Okay, okay.
Okay. A warm good evening to one and all. Respected Principal of Nirmalagiri College, Dr. Ausipachan sir, Honorable Chief Guest Veena Deshpande ma'am, respected teachers and my dear friends. Here, Nirmalagiri College has organized a webinar on the topic of ways of getting a scholarship. We are blessed with the presence of respected Veena ma'am. I cordially invite Veena Deshpande to the webinar. I also invite our respected principal Dr. Ausipachan KV sir, Scholarship Nodal Officer Dr. Deepu Thomas sir, teachers and each and everyone to this session. Let us begin. I invite Dr. Ausipachan KV sir for the presidential address.
Resource person of the day, Veena Deshpande Madam, Nodal Officer of Scholarships in our college, Dr. Deepu Thomas, dear colleagues, and my dear students. It's indeed a matter of happiness that we have a webinar of this nature for our students, because many of us are not aware of the number of scholarships available for financial assistance as far as our students are concerned. We are familiar with a few scholarships, but we know that hundreds of scholarships are available for students who are academically engaged, students who are studying courses at higher levels of education. We have a resourceful resource person today. I have been through her biodata, and I understand that she is really resourceful. Perhaps she is the most suitable person to speak to us on scholarship. She has introduced the idea of a global scholarship. She had her master's in IT. She is the founder and managing director of Twist Technologies. She in the beginning started helping students. She found the limitations as she alone is not able to assist and help hundreds and thousands of students outside. Therefore, she decided to continue her work in a sort of structure framework. And as a result of that, the idea of global scholarship was realized. Through this program, she is assisting hundreds and thousands of students across the country. Hundreds and thousands of students have benefited from her. I don't mean to talk at length about what has been done by her. I'm extremely happy that she has expressed her willingness to join us today to speak on the types of scholarships available for students. I advise my dear students to carefully listen to Ms. Deshpande, Veena Deshpande, and I'm sure this session will be of extreme help to each and every one of you. I take this opportunity to welcome Ms. Veena Deshpande to our midst. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I'm also thankful to Dr. Deepu Thomas, who has taken the initiative to organize a webinar of this nature. It was he who contacted Veena Deshpande Madam. It was he who made the arrangements. I especially thank Dr. Deepu Thomas. I'm also happy that a few of our colleagues have joined, students have joined. I take this opportunity to welcome one and all, welcoming one and all, and wishing you a very good time. I conclude my words. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to introduce the resource person. Veena Deshpande. Ms. Veena Deshpande is the co-founder and managing director of Govt Technologies Private Limited. She has completed her post-graduation in IT and has an experience of managing a team over past 8+ years. As she grew professionally, she used to help students financially to complete their education. But soon she realized that she alone cannot help too many students. Hence, she started exploring options which could help students in solving their financial issues. As a result, she got to know that there are hundreds of scholarships available, but students aren't aware of it. If they were aware of it, the application process is complex, and there is no one to provide them quick support or resolve their queries. Hence, she decided to solve this problem and came with an idea called as the Global Scholarship. Her team dedicatedly filters the available scholarships and forwards it to eligible students. Her team also helps students on guiding them how to apply for the scholarships. As a result of her hard work, her startup has been recognized by the government of Karnataka, and she has won the prestigious award called Elevate 100 from the government of Karnataka. I cordially invite Veena Deshpande ma'am to the webinar.
Thank you, Rose. I would like to start ahead the session. Like most of the students are already waiting, though not investing more time on waiting period for the students. So I'd like to start ahead. So first, I would like to check with the audience. Like I hope I'm audible on YouTube. So let me know if I'm not audible. If I'm audible, please comment yes, so that I'll get some confirmation, so that I'm audible to you guys and I can go ahead very smoothly. So before we could start ahead, please let me know whether I'm audible or not. You can type yes in the comment box if I'm audible. Please comment yes, so that I can go ahead quickly. Excellent. I'll start ahead with some brief introduction for the scholarship. First and foremost thing, I would like to thank the Nirmalagiri College, who was given us an opportunity to collaborate with them and give some awareness about how to get the scholarship or how to get more number of scholarship which are available, and how you can apply and how you can assist, and what the global scholarship is contributing, or what we are trying to contribute to get scholarships to the students, how we are helping them out. So these all are things we are going to go ahead in this entire webinar. Well, as the title, we have decided like ways to get this scholarship. There are a lot of ways where you can back the scholarship, but a student has to understand some of the basic things. When we were doing research, like we found some basic things, like that might be the one who's a student who is going to back the scholarship, and the parents who are investing their money for the students' education, for their better education, and even the organization who's being the major contributor to give that education. So these people are assuming like so far like scholarships are available very few in number throughout the academic year. For example, like 1 year, like when you're studying 1 year, first year, second year, third year, so that time like you assume that there are only few scholarships which are available for the students. That is the first thing which I would like to clarify. What is scholarship? Scholarship is just a grant or a charity which has been given by the contributor. There are different resources the contributors are providing from their end, so that a student should pursue his or her education without any financial burden on self or even on the parents. So for that, the scholarship has been given. But what are the varied resources from where you can get the scholarship? Where students are assuming there are scholarships which are available, there are few in number throughout the year. Probably we have some 5 to 6 scholarships, that too which are reserved for some specific categories that might be based on your scorings and academic performance, on the basis of your caste or on the income status. So the scholarships are available only on these basis, what everyone has assumed. Whereas the thing is, scholarships are available for everyone. In fact, our research says like the scholarships are available from KG to PhD. That is from the very lower level of the education, from where we start our education, to the extreme level, that is a PhD level. Till that level, the scholarships are available. But the problem is people are not being aware of it. That's the first thing. Second thing is like, where are those scholarships are available? Whatever the scholarship department, I really appreciate the Nirmalagiri College, like they have a nodal officer for the scholarship purpose. Like they are giving that contribution to the students, which is going to help the students to get the scholarship. A dedicated person has been appointed for the specific position to help the students for the scholarship. That is the greatest thing that you guys are doing. So like that, either you get the information from your college or the institution where you're studying, or maybe from your friends, one or two, which you know throughout the year. Like maximum a student or organization can know about 5 to 6 scholarships. But whereas our database says like we have more than 2000 plus scholarships which are available for the students. But then the question arises like, who can apply? How can I apply? And to which scholarship I can apply? And everyone has believed so far that scholarship is only in terms of monetary value. No, like scholarship can be in varied forms you are going to get. It is like any means of source which is going to help your studies, which is going to give some contribution for your continuation of the studies. There are varied resources which are sponsoring the scholarship in varied ways. For example, some are providing the scholarship amount, what you know, like that depends on the scholarship provider, what amount they are deciding. It might be least can be 1,000, and it can be maximum to 50,000, 1 lakh also. That depends on the course what you are offering, and what they are offering and what the criteria list belongs to. So my question to the students who are in the webinar, like how many of you have applied for any of the scholarships so far? Have anyone applied? Please comment yes along with the scholarship name which you have applied for so far ever in your life. Please, like I'm waiting for the answers. Till then I continue. Let me know if any one of you have ever applied any of the scholarship. If yes, please, or like you have applied and you have bagged even. So let me know, like bagged in the sense like you have got also. So if yes, please type in the comment box like you have applied. So let me know if I get any acknowledgement over there. Like I have so many students who have joined here. So if you have ever got any of the scholarship or you have applied ever, please mention in the comment box. So likewise, like we have a lot of resources. For example, government is the one major resource that everyone is aware, like who's sponsoring the scholarship for the students' betterment of education. There are private organizations which are also sponsoring the scholarship, that is called as a CSR funds. Like every organization has to keep 2% out of its profit for the social cause purpose, and 90% of the organizations are making sure they are giving the contribution for the student education so that they can increase the literacy rate. They can help the students to not to discontinue their education for the sake of financial crisis what they are going to face. Then other than that, like there are NGOs who are sponsoring the scholarship. Community based scholarships are there. The specific community are raising the crowd funds and they're making sure that their student their specific community students should grow with the literacy rates. Then there are lot of individuals who are coming forward to give the contribution for the students' education. So this is a scholarship can be in terms of varied resources from which anyone is being the contributor to improve the literacy rate or to help the students. The brilliant student should not get or discontinue his or her education for the sake of any financial crisis. So small or more, like the people are or the organization or the government is trying to contribute something to increase the literacy rate. Then most of the students usually ask us these questions like, can we apply more number of scholarships or not? And can I get, if I'm applying for the multiple scholarship, can I get it or not? Government itself, you can apply 2 scholarships, one from the state and another from the center. So this is one more major thing which student is missing out, while applying for the scholarship. What the global scholarship team is doing, we are, as a student, what you do, you go and search the scholarship as and when you need to pay the fees. But whereas we are making sure that throughout the year, we are pushing the scholarships to you guys, which are going to match up with your profile. Whereas our platform looks very simple. Like you have to register yourself on the platform with a simple registration. We are asking like your basic details for your email ID and all those things, the basic registration. And after that, once you register, like you have to fill up few details. For example, your profile details, we're asking like your course, what you're pursuing, what was your previous year percentage. These things we are asking because this is what platform we have designed. That is like kind of a AI based platform where we are going to send you a matched up scholarships. For example, Assume that a girl who's athlete at your college, so she has this, there are very type of categories of scholarships are also there. Like with us, like there are more than 86 different categories of scholarships are there. It is not only just for the education purpose, like you have scholarship which are related to sports, the other cultural activities, probably like you are in good at any cultural activities like singing, dancing and all those things. Apart from that, like you can be a good artist, like for that the scholarships are available. You can be a good photographer, for that you have a other than study related, there are a lot of other scholarship. For example, someone is a good content writer, there are some competition based small competitions will be there. So like that can be in terms of the reward, can be in terms of monetary value, or can be in other facilities also, kind of a certificates you will be getting out of it. So scholarship is not just reserved to a monetary value. Okay, the student has to understand. And apart from that, the student has to understand one more thing, the application. This is the one question which most of the students have usually asked us, and they usually frequently ask this question as well. Already they have asked, and we try to clarify these kind of things over here. So scholarship process itself has some duration of some 30 to 90 days. Take an example of your studies. For example, when you take admission, is it the thing like you will get the result tomorrow? No, it's not that. For example, you have to take the admission, you have to attend the classes, you have to give the internal assessments, then you have to write the final exams, and after a month or two, you'll get your results. So that is what the process. In the similar way, the scholarship is also, when you are applying for any of the scholarships, the process also goes similar like this. When applications are open, any scholarship provider who is providing this, who's announcing the scholarship, the announcement period, the last date to apply for the scholarship, then your all scholarship applications are filtered, curated, whether you are matching up with the eligibility criteria or not. Then they have to finalize the list, and then they are going to disperse the amount. So this is a time consuming process. Morning, I guess some of the students have asked us also on Instagram, like is it a fake or a real? So that time when you are applying the scholarship today and you're expecting the amount will be credited tomorrow, that's the biggest myth everyone is carrying out. Please understand the process. There is a process to get the scholarship information. The global scholarship team is making sure we are onboarding the most relevant scholarships on our portal. So if you are not a registered user, when you visit the website link, as I've already posted it on my chat history, so when you go and visit the website, you will find a variety of scholarship. Probably it may reach to your it might be related to you, or it might not be related to you. How can you say that any scholarship is related to you or not? That's the question usually being asked. Every scholarship provider, as I've mentioned, there are 5 to 6 different resources from where the scholarship is being announced, like government, private, community-based, NGOs, or like individual. The one who is sponsoring the scholarship will set a criteria list. It is as simple as like whenever you're taking any admission, every college sets a criteria. For example, we are going to onboard the students whose percentage is above 50%. So admissions are given only to these students. Likewise, like whenever a scholarship provider is giving the scholarship, he or she sets up the list of the criteria. For example, what should be your education, what you should have, then what should be your percentage criteria, what all the documents you require to attach while applying for the scholarship, what are things which are required for the scholarship information. So likewise, there are list of things which are mentioned over there, and that is the eligibility criteria where you should match up. If you are not matching up with the eligibility criteria, then your application is not processed. That doesn't mean that the platform is fake. We are being an intermediate between the scholarship provider and the scholarship receiver. We are being a bridge between both of you. We are trying to help the students, even the scholarship provider, because they are also unable to find most of the applications what they want to sponsor. For example, as an organization, I would like to sponsor 10 lakhs rupees as a scholarship amount. So that will be divided among 100 or 200 students. So that time, if I'm not getting the applications, 100 or 200, first thing. Second thing, I'm getting the applications, but I'm not matching up with the eligibility criteria. For example, I'm specifically setting a criteria. I, being a woman co-founder of the organization, I would like to give scholarship to the girl students only. So that girl student criteria should match. For example, any boy is applying for the scholarship, then eligibility criteria, he's going to get failed over there, so his application is not processed. So these things, as a student, you have to understand. So what the global scholarship team is doing apart from this, we are making sure that once you're a registered user, we are asking you to fill your basic information about your in the profile, so that we can send you a relevant scholarship information. As I've given an example of, there are some scholarships which are only reserved for a female candidate or a girl student. So that time, if you are updated your profile, like example of a gender specification also, so we are going to notify those scholarship only to girl students. So that's the filtered scholarship information a girl is going to get, whereas the boy is not disturbed with that scholarship information because it is not applicable to him. So likewise, we are making sure that only specific related scholarship information are being posted to you guys on a regular interval basis of time. So curated scholarship information you're going to get. Apart from that, the major thing is like which scholarship, name of the scholarship, what is the amount of the scholarship, what are the documents which are required for this, start date, end date of the scholarship, and to whom these scholarships will be provided. Apart from this, what next thing we are doing is, most of the students are available on our social medias these days. So we are making sure that we are available on Instagram for the quick query resolution. For example, while applying for the scholarship, you might find some difficulties. You may not have clear information about the apply process. So we are making sure that we are providing a platform where they can quickly resolve their issues regarding any queries they have. So if you want those piece of information, you can follow us on our Instagram. So we are shooting that in our comment box. You can check it out. Apart from that, we are available on Telegram channel also. We are going with these social medias because students are available or active on those pages. So we want to get into those communities where students are active, so that we can give more feasible solutions on those platforms where they're available. For example, in Telegram channel, like we are posting 4 to 5 scholarships at a time in a, that time student can go and check and apply for that scholarship. Apart from that, what we are making for one more next level, what we are doing is, we are making sure on YouTube channel, we are uploading the apply process of the scholarship also, because most of the students are missing out a lot of things. That is also one of the major reasons that where they're missing out with the information what they're supposed to give it to the scholarship provider, and they're unable to back the scholarships. So we're making sure that to ease the students, it's just 3 to 5 minutes of video, which is going to help you to apply for the specific scholarship. For example, for the specific state, like this time, Kerala state itself, this month active scholarships are like around 7 we have. Apart from that, like I'll read out some of them, like probably I'll read out those at the end of the webinar. So we have some around 7 to 8 active scholarship for this month itself. Out of those 7, like we have already applied, uploaded 4 apply process and 4 applications apply process already we have uploaded. So this is going to help students to apply the scholarships in a easy way. That is what our main intention is. And there are some myths versus reality also about the scholarship, that student usually asks us, like whether as a student I can apply 1 or 2 scholarships throughout the year. No, check the eligibility criteria which we have given clearly in the description about the scholarship, where specific scholarship go to that information, which we are given in a very crisp way, like the start date, end date, scholarship amount, to which course this is applicable. These piece of information we are already giving over there. So I had already asked some of these questions, like I think I have some answers. I'll quickly take around those questions. Some students have applied Inspire She. Very good. That is for the girl students. I know that. That's very good that you are applying. Then Suvarna Jubilee Scholarship. Yes, I think some KP is the one who has applied for that. Post-matric FIBA has applied. Very good. I appreciate that you guys are applying, and I found 3 different names. That is really appreciating. Ajwa has applied, like Joseph scholarship she has applied. Kerala State Higher Education Scholarship, Ajwa has mentioned, like that's really good. Like that's what I was explaining. Government itself provide 2 scholarship, one for the state and another from the central. So you government scholarship itself, you can apply 2 in number. The more in number you apply, the more chances are there you can get the scholarship. This is the first thing. And the second thing is, there are no restrictions on the private scholarship. There are a lot of private organizations who are sponsoring the scholarship amount, like Infosys, Wipro, Santur, Fair and Lovely. Like there are n number of organizations which are sponsoring the scholarship. But the thing is, there are some organizations, private organizations especially. So how it is beneficial that you guys are coming on the global scholarship platform is like there are some of the scholarship, for example, private organizations especially, they mention that the scholarships are available only for the first 100 applicants. So that time when you don't know about the scholarship information, it is tough for you guys to get and apply for that. The same way, if you're registering on the global scholarship platform, it is good. So for your ease of queries, we are available on WhatsApp chat for the quick responses for your query resolution. We are available on Instagram. We're available on Telegram. We're available on YouTube channel. We are making sure that every student should apply more number of scholarship. We are providing even the apply process also over there. So like if you guys have any queries, you can quickly ask ahead to me. Apart from that, I guess there are some joinees from Instagram and YouTube channel also. If you guys have any queries, like you can shoot it in the comment box and I would love to answer your queries very quickly. Guys, if you have any scholarships, like please let me know. As I have told you, this month, for Kerala, we have around 8 active scholarships, like Sitaram Jindal scholarship, Vidya Vikas scholarship, which is 50,000 rupees worth, and it is applicable only for the undergraduate students, like for whom we are conducting the webinar now. Then Tata Reality scholarship, Swami Dayanand Education Foundation scholarship, Vidyan Disabled scholarship. This scholarship is specifically for the disabled students. Like it's not that the scholarship is available for only academic students. As I have mentioned you, like the scholarships are available for varied resources. Like you are a disabled, whether you are physically challenged, like whether you are good at your sports activities other than the academics. Like if you have any extra talents, also the scholarships are available. And apart from that, our platform is making sure that we are helping students. If anyone is willing to go for their higher studies for the abroad, like we have that category also, like where students can apply for those scholarships also for their upcoming education continuation. Next, we have Federal Bank Memorial Foundation scholarship, and out of these all, like we have already uploaded 4 scholarships apply process link, which is already active. Like you guys can this month, like on 30th of November, Vidya Vikas scholarship is going to expire. Like the last date to apply for the scholarship is 30th November, whereas its scholarship amount is 50,000 rupees for the student who are pursuing their undergraduates, like BSc, BCom, BA, BBA, and all those things. So I want you guys to apply more in number so that you can get. I have one question. I would like to take that. Gurudat has asked me a question. Any scholarship for Karnataka students and other than Vidya Vikas? Yes, Gurudat, like we do have a scholarship for the Karnataka students also. Like in fact, there are many in this month. So please visit the site and you can get that information. And if you are unable to find something also, like you can ping us on Instagram so that you will have the piece of information resolved over there. The query is resolved over there. Guys, any other questions? Any other questions? I would love to answer the queries. Please feel free to ask any of the questions. The most of the students and even the faculty members ask this question. Like I have already mentioned about it, and even Rose has mentioned about it. Like we've been backed by the government of Karnataka. We aren't fake. Like we are making sure the students should get more number of scholarship information. We are being the bridge between the scholarship provider and the students to understand that. And we are here to give information about the scholarship. We are trying to give the most curated information to the students so that student can apply more in number. And it is absolutely free of cost. Registering on the platform is not going to cost you anything. It is going to cost you 0 rupees. Like where you're getting a free of cost information for your education. And it's not the thing like if you're applying for any of the scholarship, that doesn't mean that you are poor. No, to betterment of your education. It may not be, you might be not needing the money, but your relative, your friends, your neighbor, pass on that information which you can help the students to grow with their education and the literacy rate. Please ask the questions, guys. Like, I'm waiting for your questions. If you have any queries, please shoot the question. Like, let me know. Like, it might be Deepu, Thomas sir, or the principal sir might be having any of the queries. And please make sure that whenever you're getting any scholarship information, be it is from the global scholarship or any of that, so make sure that share this information with your friends and families and the relatives who might be in need of the scholarship, which is unfair. The student, I mean, the scholarship itself is being given by any of the organization or the government portal or the individual are trying to help the students with their education so that we can be the major contributor to the country with increasing the literacy rate. So guys, if you have any questions, please throw your questions. I'm here to answer your queries. Yes, Deepu sir, do you have any questions?
Yeah, that Tata scholarship is available for Kerala students.
Sorry?
Tata, you mentioned about some
Tata Reality Scholarship.
reality scholarship. Yeah.
Yes. That is available. I mean, that is applicable for the Kerala students as well. I have the 8 scholarship what I have mentioned even in the comment box are the one which are specifically applicable to the Kerala students. Sitaram Jindal Foundation, Vidya Vikas, Tata Reality, Swami Dayanand, Vidya and Disability Scholarship, Federal Bank, Anandam is the one scholarship which is applicable for Kerala students. So there are 8 scholarships I have already listed up over there. Please make sure that apply more in number. Out of this list, like 4 apply process links are already live on our platform. Probably 4 more are we are going to upload it at the earliest. And you guys have good amount of time to apply the scholarship, but make sure that don't ignore, like, apply at the earliest scholarship so that you can bag more in number. Guys, any other questions? In the comment box, I'm just waiting for any of the questions if you guys have. How are the students applying for the scholarship? Sharath Thomas has asked the question, how are the students applying for scholarship filtered? Okay, I'm trying to understand your question. Probably you are asking like how students are going to apply the filtered scholarship information. Okay, whenever if you're a registered user, you're going to get, and if you have updated your profile in a proper way with your, basic information, what we're asking about your state, your gender, your caste, your course, what you're performing, your previous percentages, and based on all those things, the filtered information is being shot to you on your, if you log into your profile, and you will get that information over there. This is the first thing. Second thing, the disadvantage if you are not a registered user is you will find all the scholarship information on a portal. On the website, you will find all those information. But the only thing, you need to go and search the scholarship which is applicable to you. So that time it is tough for you to identify whether the scholarship is applicable for me or not. You have to go through in detail. For example, in the description and in the education criteria, family income criteria, all those things are clearly mentioned in the website. But for example, if you want, like, I can give the link about the Vidya Vikas scholarship also, in where we have a very clear step-wise information whether it is applicable for you or not. So, and along with that, we are providing you application process video also. So that time you have to make sure that you are applying with the proper list of documents, and you need to check couple of things. For example, like percentage criteria is the major thing which everyone will be asking, but it usually not that high. So you can check it out. And gender specification, you can check it out. Course, you have to check it out. And sometimes, like, some of the scholarship provider are setting the criteria on family income also. These are the few things which you have to take care. And the filtered information, if you want, you have to be the registered user, which I have already told, like, it's for the free of cost. You can register and you will get notification on WhatsApp also. We'll forward the notification. We are solving your issues and resolving your queries on WhatsApp, Instagram, and Telegram, on YouTube channel. There are 4 to 5 social media platforms where we are present. You just need to follow it, so that the thing is, like, whenever we are added with a new scholarship information, we just show some notification on Telegram and on YouTube channel and on Instagram, so that if you are forgetting sometimes, like as a human being, we may forget something. So if you are available, I mean, if you're following us on these social media, so you'll have a quick notification like what new thing has come up. That scholarship information may be helpful for you, or if it is not helpful for you, at least your friends, relatives can get benefit out of it. That's the advantage if you're following us on the social media. I would like to take the next question, that is any scholarship available for master students for life science Hyderabad? Marvin, yes, we do have scholarships for master students also. As I've mentioned, like we have scholarships for the varied courses. For example, 11th, 12th, undergraduates, masters. The one specific scholarship I can mention, like at present we have Sitaram Jindal, which is applicable for the masters also. And specifically state-wise also, there are many scholarships which are available. Please register on the portal so that you can get the notification. Else, like you can hit on our website also, where you can get all the information. If you're following us on Instagram and Telegram, probably you will get to know the piece of information. And link I have already shared in the chat, on the comment box. You can check it out, Mr. Mahavin. Okay. The next question I have is, I have completed by UG. I want to go abroad to pursue my PG. Can I still get this? Yes, but you have asked the right question. As I have already mentioned, like we have a category called abroad scholarship over there, and for undergraduates, for masters, to pursue PG, PhD, also the scholarships are available if you're planning to go for abroad. I have already shot the message in the comment box. You can please check it out. And one more question I have, like it is Anagha KV. Is there any scholarship for a PhD abroad? Yes, I said this already, like Anagha, like yes, we do have scholarships for the PhD students also who are planning to pursue their education in abroad. Like these scholarships are available for undergraduates, for BTech, medical students, engineering students, like undergraduate students like BA, BSc, BCom, any other undergraduate courses, masters, PhD, for all the scholarships are available. Even we have some of the scholarship for below 10th class also, which are available. But there will be bit dependency about the parents and the application process. So we are not, I'm not much addressing about that here, but the scholarships are absolutely available. Someone has asked me a question, like Mohammed, I guess. Mohammed Iyad has asked me a question like, in Vidyasarthi portal, I'm unable to find my PharmD course related bachelor section. Vidyasarthi is the one portal from where you can have a scholarship information. Apart from that, like we do have scholarship information on a portal from the varied other resources also. You can check in the Vidyasarthi also. Like apart from that, PharmD, is it diploma? It's diploma, right? It's not bachelor. So you can just check it out once, okay? I tried to contact, but no response from NSD. NSD, like, yeah, there are a lot of queries they will be having. So like you can contact directly to NSD also, or else you can connect to our support team also, who are available, who are quickly available, especially from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. on Instagram, where they're very active. And if you're shooting us any queries on WhatsApp or Instagram or Telegram or on the YouTube channel, so we make sure that if not today, like very next day, we are making sure that we're going to sort the solve the queries. No, Doctor of Pharmacy. Yes, we have a fellowship for the PhD. You can please check it out over there, Mohammed. I have one question. Is there any scholarship for the PhD? Deepu Thomas has asked me this question, like, is there any scholarship for the PhD students in India? Yes, definitely. We do have PhD scholarship for the Indian students also. And one more question, like, it's a doctoral course, not diploma. Yeah, I have mentioned about it, I guess. And for in detail queries, like you can quickly ping us on Instagram so that we can resolve one-on-one. We can take the questions and we can resolve it over there. Any other questions, guys? I would love to answer. Last 3 questions I would like to take. Last 3 questions. So I would like to brief out about the entire session. Like this webinar was to give some awareness about the students, the different ways from where they can back the scholarship. There are most of the, even forget about these different resources, as I mentioned, like government, private organizations, community-based NGOs, and individuals. Apart from that, most of the educational institutions are also sponsoring the scholarship. Try to grab the scholarship from their end. Then apart from that, like the as being the platform, like the global scholarship is here to help the students to give the quality and the curated information about the available scholarship, and along with its apply process and resolving their queries, and get the information, try to apply more in number so that you can bag the scholarship more in number, and which is going to resolve your financial issues if you have any, and can improve your education. Probably you might be thinking about, I loved some of the queries which has been asked, like after a UG they want to go to, they would like to go to for PG they are planning to go to abroad. I would love, so that you can get a different kind of education system from the abroad also, so that is going to help the students. So this is what the information brief we have. Thank you so much to the organization, Nirmalagiri College, the principal and the coordinator, the scholarship nodal officer, Dr. Deepu Thomas, and the lady who has given my introduction about Rosemary is one. Thank you so much to the organization. We would love to be connected with you through our social media, to the students and to the organization. We have our executive over here who will be connecting with you. She'll be available for you any of the queries, and through via email and phone call also we are connected. Thank you so much to the college. If you guys have any queries, please shoot us on our social media so that we can resolve your issues, and we want more students to bag the more number of scholarships. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Dr. Deepu Thomas, sir, for the vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all. With immense pleasure, I would like to express my sincere gratitude towards our honorable speaker, Veena Deshpande, madam, for delivering a great speak on way of getting scholarship. Moreover, it has been a great opportunity for us to welcome you on behalf of our prestigious institution. Thank you so much for coming for us. Moreover, I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Avsepachan Gevi, for his valuable support. Last but not least, I would like to thank each one of you and my colleagues who have helped me through the program to make it as a success. Thank you very much and a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening.